Camaro, the Lambo doors. Oh, this the 6th gen front clip. The Nipsey Hussle on it.
No more pretending. See it, and if I want it, you know I'ma get it. Cause I'm a hustler, stay on my grind to go get it. Fuck with a nigga saying I ain't fearing no nigga. These lanes be talking, but it be behind my back. Scared to say it to my face, cause they know how I react. Keep a lot of straps, so we could throw them hands, you won't do that. So why you talking behind my back, like you on a strap? Nigga, this ain't no rap, this here is real shit. Got these pussy niggas mad, all up in they feelings. But me, I'm posted up, got these hoes like I feel them. And wanna dime, Polo Nino, yes I'm him.
For the day, I hope you enjoyed YouTube. Welcome back to Big ENT. I'm coming back with another video. It's another light day, another beautiful day out. I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful day to be alive, being real with you. But it's definitely a beautiful day down here in Dallas, Texas. I forgot to bring my camera for some work that I was getting done to my truck, which I finally went on ahead and replaced my driver's side catalytic converter. Before I used an additive in there that cleaned it up. I mean, the light was off for years, not 2 years to come back. I clear it out, I come back, I clear it out. So that lets me know maybe it's time to place my catalytic converter. I mean, it's been on the car since the car was made, and I'm at about 138,000 miles on it. So could have been time. It's just time for a new one, right? Summer coming up, still got some more work I'm gonna do to the Rover. This was for code P0420. I replaced the catalytic converter now, which is very, very expensive. I think I wanted factory direct because it's bent on a curve. I didn't get a chance to show you. I'm gonna try to slide up underneath the car and show you the work that I did actually just get done. Cause it's not like you can buy a used catalytic converter and kind of just throw it on there. It's not one of them type of catalytic converters, or a universal catalytic converter and just throw it on there. When it comes to these Range Rovers and stuff like that, man, stuff is real, you know, specific and meticulous. You got to be like kind of dead ass on if you want to really get rid of problems with it. So, and preventative maintenance is always the best. Like I said, I kept cleaning it out recently over the last couple months, and the light kept popping back on for the same thing. So this time I went on and just replaced it. I had the money to do it. Thank God for that. Like I said, it was a 500. I think I paid like $550 for it, which is right, $550 for just a driver's side catalytic converter. I just ordered my O2 sensors downstream. Placing catalytic converter don't make sense not to replace those. So they come in a set, so I'm gonna replace both downstreams. I'm not having any issues out the upstreams, so I'm not gonna replace them yet until hopefully never, but if I ever do have a problem out of them, or I do a major tune-up, then I'll just replace the 2 upstreams. But here's the truck. I just came back from the car wash, cleaning it up. I wanted to get it out while I was in the sun. It's a nice day out, but it is windy. It do clean up pretty good. I'm gonna try to grab this cardboard and get down on the ground so I can show you what it is that I replaced on it. I'm also show you the box too, which is right here in the house. Close this door, on no bugs flying in here. But this is what I got. Davico Manufacturing. So I can have a part number on here. I ordered it from Parts Geek. I order a lot of stuff from Parts Geek. That's the, see that DV17334? That's the actual part number for it. This is the company you can order it from and everything. It's all the information you would need. It honestly didn't even take long to come. And like I said, it cost Cost $550. So it definitely wasn't a cheap fix, but a necessary fix. It's my goal to have this vehicle completely restored, have my rims on it. I don't want to have any major issues out of it whatsoever. So whatever I can do to prevent me from having any major issues out of it, I'm absolutely going to do with no hesitation. But I got my piece of cardboard just to show y'all real quick. I probably should raise it up. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut this part out. But as you can see, this Catalan converter comes as one whole unit. This is the brand new one. Yeah, this is the brand new one. It comes already with it welded like this, and as you can see, it goes all the way up in there. I hope you can see. But that's how it comes. That's the other side over there. You see how big that one is. It was hard to see how big it is from this angle, but that is how it looks. And yeah, that's pretty big. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. It may look small, right? But that's a big ass catalytic converter. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. So it's one of them curved ones, specialties. Like, that's why it's so pricey. Oh shoot! Oh, them tires getting bald. I have to replace some tires in a minute, man. I got a little bit of meat left. Put this back over here. So that's where we at on that. I finally got that replaced. I'm done with it. I still got one more thing left I need to do, which is my trans mission pan, flush, tune up, whatever you want to call it. I am going to do that because I personally never done it, and I'm big on doing that once a year with vehicles that I own, just to keep the transmission in good shape. For used vehicles over 100,000 miles, I highly suggest flushing that trans once a year. That'll help you prevent any problems about your trans, just like a hot water heater. See the hot water heater right there? Almost the same concept. You flush your hot water heater once a year, your chance it'll last a longer time by you flushing it out once a year. So during the summertime, I'm also going to flush out my hot water heater, but I am going to definitely change my trans fluid. But you see I still got the fluid down there. These things was like $50 a gallon. Crazy, right? See the rims? They just sitting back there begging to get put back on the truck. But I'm still waiting on one rim. Now this is my car. I am going to the BIG SHOWDOwn 3 at Texas Motorplex, the Demonology and Dunk Master Showdown. I will be there. I really want to drive my truck if it had the wheels on it. Even without the wheels, I might still drive it. But I really want to drive my car. But I think today I am going to take my car and see about getting that bumper fixed once and for all. Like, I done had that problem for too long. My car is like damn near perfect condition. I still want to paint the rotors so the calipers so they can stick out. But I'm gonna get some Brembo stickers for it. But my car is in excellent condition. That's the one flawed spot on it. So I want to go ahead and get that taken care of. Get a good price. If I get a good price for it, hopefully within a week or two they'll have it done, and my car will be back to its glory. Till then, I'm gonna be bending corners in my truck. So that's just the beginning of this video. Something else come up later on in the day, which I'm sure it will, especially after I get changed. Oh, check out the fit though. I'm still not sleeping on the fit. Well, we'll check the fit out later because it's not what I'm wearing all day, but I'll show you now. I'm just, just to wash the car clothes and shit like that, which is pretty much just an Adidas little t-shirt, my Adidas shorts, the Adidas socks, and the Adidas flip-flops, right? This is actually what I went to the gym in, and yes, I did go back to the gym today. Cardio only. Not trying to build muscles right now. For me, I'm trying to lose this stomach. So I'm doing all cardio until the stomach shrink down till I get down about 25 pounds or 30. And then I build back up my my muscles, which, you know, as you can see, I still got a little something, but then I work on building up my body back. But in any case, stick with the video. Hope you enjoy it. We'll check out whatever else come about. Get with y'all in a minute. Let's go. It's Camaro, the Lambo doors. Oh, this the 6th gen front clip. The Nipsey Hussle on it. Regular V8. It's a SS. Say Nipsey Muscle on it. Seats did up. Check out the inside. SS Cherokee. Like some Lexani wheels. Got the quad exhaust on it. On the way to the parking lot, sure, there's cars everywhere. There's even cars up here. Let's check out this Charger. Big wheels on it. These gotta be like, I don't know, some 30s, 32s. He done scraped the shit out of his rims.
Let's go. Folks, you gotta have a tech card to race. You gotta have a tech card to race and sign the waiver.
What's going on? Ah, shit burning. Bumped my head. Shit stinging. But back with another video. I know you saw earlier in this video I did an intro showing that I did go ahead and replace my catalytic converter, which I'm glad I did. I haven't had really any issues. Check engine light, none of that shit that came on. I did end up buying the O2 sensor because, I mean, you replace the catalytic converter, might as well replace that downstream O2 sensor. The upstream O2 sensor look like it is mounted on the exhaust manifold, but the issues I was having wasn't kind of with the upstream, so I'm just gonna replace the downstream since I did replace that catalytic converter, and I have it over here. It's a made in China part. I kind of ordered it from Amazon. You can see it right there. So I do have to throw that on. I'm gonna try to get to it today. I'm kind of getting a late start to my day. I had a bunch of other stuff going on, so I get a chance to. The good thing, I did go to the gym today, right? So hitting the gym was a good thing. Today, I had an issue last week with, I went to go fill up my tank like I usually do. And then all of a sudden, now this story time for you, this shit crazy. Then all of a sudden, I just kind of started hearing, sound like just water hitting the ground or something. You know, that rain sound, water hitting. I ain't paying no mind. Then I look over to the gas, the pump. And I'm realizing like, dang, this thing didn't even stop. I was at like maybe $100. And I'm like, but that wasn't a killer. Now this is like a 29-gallon tank. I was over the 29 gallons. So I hurried up and stopped it. Hung it up, all that. I stopped it. I walked around to the other side of the car, the driver's side. Gas all up underneath the car, all up in the gas station. I'm like, oh my God, I probably wasted about $30 in gas on the ground. So now I need to see, why did that happen? Which was the confusing part to me, because, sorry about the light, because I haven't had that issue. So I was wondering, like, what the fuck is this shit all about? So now, unfortunately, I have to pull all of this stuff out, which I'm about to show you in a second. Pull all of this stuff out of the inside of my truck, pull the thing up, and I'm gonna show you what I did. Unbolt the covers over the gas tank and see why this happened, which most likely, I think I know what it is. As I showed in my video when I did the, I replaced the fuel pump and filter that go inside the tanks. On these, of course, you can get to them through the back seat. But we're going to see what's going on together. My guess is not a good one, but I may have the fix for it. So let me flip the camera around so y'all can check it out. Which I am believing are these things. Now, if you saw in my gas video, you saw these things had broken when I was trying to take it apart. Here's the part number for it. This is also something that you can order on Amazon. No, I ordered this on Parts Geek. Parts Geek. They was the cheapest on Parts Geek, but they was like only like $7 a piece or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. They were pretty cheap, but that's the part number for it. So I got the 2 new rings. Only thing I can think of is one of them rings, by me constantly filling up my gas tank all the way, like I like to do, it popped the ring loose, and the upper ring screws into this ring. So it was like nothing holding it in place. And we're going to find out in a minute. As you can see, all my stuff is on the ground. And I already got the seats in position. I moved everything out. This one I'm working with over here, as you saw in my previous videos. They got the 2 handles there and there. You unscrew those 2. And then you can lift this up, and you got to just kind of prop it up with something. So I'm going to get some string or rope or something to kind of prop this up, so it can stay out of place, so I can be able to access there and access there. You also got to take those black covers off that goes here. And these kind of just pop out the way, which I like these, man. This shit is like stitched leather. I'm telling you, these Rovers was like premium quality back in their day, man. It had premium quality in here. So let me see what size that is right quick. It's a better view. I got my electric drill, which I always recommend. These electric drills come so much in handy. But this looked like a T47. That's what take those 2 handles that the seats lock down into. That's what take those off. The rest of this stuff just kind of pop off and out the way. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna get something to hang that up so it can be out the way. Last time I just wrapped it around the back of the headrest on the driver's side right there. I wrapped it around the driver headrest, and to hold that cover up, I'm gonna screw those 10mm bolts out, and we're gonna see what we got when we get down in there. So be back with y'all in a minute. All right, just like that, I got it off, and look, as you can see, for one, this is also a good where the shock tower is at, shock bolt. Just in case people didn't know, I do plan on replacing my rear shocks sometime in the near future. The air suspension does work, but it's just the shock's been on there for so long you know, I'm just gonna replace them, even though I don't think they're bad or anything. I'm not having any issues, but they just old. I'm gonna replace them with some new ones, but of course they crazy expensive. But back to the focus on hand. You can see in this picture clearly what the problem is. Like, look, I didn't unscrew it or anything. I just took the cover off, the 4 bolts out, and look at this. Like my assumption was fact. Look, the pump holds, this the cover for it. Dang, I still got too much gas in there. I was trying to drive out the gas and that shit ain't even work. But as we can see, this popped right out, which is what I thought it was. I thought I didn't have much gas down in there. Move that leaf out the way. As you can see, this ring is broken right there. So it's nothing to hold it down. This ring right here is what this cover right here screws into. And that's what holds everything all in place. So my assumptions was correct. That is obviously the issue. I was hoping I wouldn't have to stick my hand in a bunch of gas. As you can see, it's almost full. And I just knew I had drove most of it out. Unfortunate for me. But that's the issue. Like I assumed, this ring being broken. We're going to match it up. Yeah, y'all see the Camaro, it's all dirty. It's been raining down here in Texas, so I haven't had a chance to clean it up. But as you can see, this ring, the broken right there. Once it's broken, man, it's done. I tried gluing it back together, putting it on, and it just cracked. This is the new one. As you can see, the part number. So I do suggest, unless you can get that ring off without it breaking, I couldn't, then buy a new one. I would suggest at the price of these, my fault, they don't cost that much. I would just suggest to buy a new one anyway, which is what I should have done, especially I waited days to get my fuel pump. But I thought I could fix it, and I guess I didn't understand it fully. But as we can see, the old and the new, they look about the same. I don't know this one. Oh, I guess because this is broke. I'm about to say it looked bigger, but I guess because that one is broken. But they're about the same, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these new rings on, and that should solve the leak. So this was just the ending to the previous video. Another issue that did come up to add to it. Other than that, everything seems okay, and hope you enjoyed the video. Now I know you saw that. Like I said, let me get back in the light. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna get to the drip, right? I'm just gonna show what I'm wearing because I have no real plans on going anywhere, so I'm not gonna be G'd up today. This is just like I said, I hit the gym day. So you see I got the arms out. The weather is beautiful right now. It's like 70, it's cloudy. Sweating a little bit, but not too crazy. But I got the Nike tank top on with the Nike shorts, the Nike slides, and the Nike socks. So yeah, when I hit the gym, I'll be all the way dressed. So hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next in a minute.